My name is Martin Tranter. I'm from the University of Bristol and I'm currently on top of the West Antarctic ice sheet. Today, one of my jobs is to monitor the generator, the pressures in the pumps and the water temperature in the onions, the big reservoirs of water. And I have to do that every hour because unfortunately our boiler isn't working. And what's keeping our water liquid at the moment is some electrical heaters. So I need to monitor how much fuel is in the generator because that's powering the electrical heaters. Then I come into this container and I make sure that the pumps are circulating the hot water between the onions. And at the same time, we're always filtering the water to make sure that we get as much of the debris and possible contaminants out of it as we possibly can before we start drilling. So one of my jobs is to just check that there's good pressure across the filters, and those are the hazy bright lines that you see on the screen. I have to check that the temperature of the water going into the electrical heater never drops below 5 degrees C, because if it drops below 5 degrees C, the heater won't work. So one of the big numbers that we look at is the intake temperature. Then I need to check that the filters aren't leaking, and you've already seen that the filters do leak a little bit. And what I need to do is make sure that those little leaks aren't getting larger. And then finally, off to the onion tank to make sure that the electrical heaters are doing their jobs. And just at the moment, the heaters are working fine, and the water temperature is about 20 degrees C, which is just where we want it. So it's not going to freeze. We're making these measurements every hour, 24 hours a day, until we resume the drilling operation.